There are times when life brings us down and our heart feels very heavy. And then naturally our brain will try to find comfort and relief. And sometimes something as simple as a familiar scent can feel like a warm hug. Smell has a unique connection to the part of our brain responsible for emotions and memories, which is why fragrance can be very powerful. Since losing my baby boy, I found some comfort in using fragrances that I wore during my time with him. They don't take the pain away and they don't give me happiness, but they give a sense of comfort and nostalgia, a reminder of the bond that we shared and the love that will always remain for him. So here are some cozy fragrances that I've been wearing lately. First, I have 3 fragrances to show you. I have Hadla Shawar Vanille Blanc, Zimaya Ramsh Diva, and Maison Asrar's Milky Way. Not only they're beautiful fragrances, but they're also the scents that I wore the most during the final months that I had with my boy. Every time I smell these 3 fragrances, they bring memories back of me holding my boy while he was watching out the window. And they just remind me of a time where he was still with me. Some other fragrances that I find cozy and comforting are Nebras Elixir. This is a very milky fragrance. Now, being a lactonic fragrance, this might not be for everyone because lactonic notes can turn sour or plasticky on different skin chemistries. On mine, this turns into a milky, powdery, sweet scent and it's very cozy. Another fragrance that is not for everyone but I find very comforting is Coconut Leche, and it reminds me a lot of Maison Asrar's Milky Way. It doesn't have that woodiness and some of the notes, but it has a very similar vibe. It also is tricky for many people because besides lactonic notes, coconut notes can turn weird on some skin chemistries, but I find this very comforting. We also have Arabiat Sugar Strawberry Tres Leches. This was said to be very close to Yambuji Marshmallow, and it does share some similarities, but to me this is not a Yambuji Marshmallow dupe. Even though the name has the word strawberry in it, it actually is much more nectarine prominent, and it's much milkier, so I wouldn't say this is a Yambuji Marshmallow dupe or an inspiration. They have similar vibes. The last fragrance I'm going to talk about is actually Lattafa Angam. It's nice, it's aromatic, it's girly, it's elegant. The reason I find this comforting is because it reminds me of home. I know when Petra was released, people were saying, because I guess the script that Lattafa gave them was saying that Petra resembled of summer in Greece. As a Greek, I can tell you that Angam for me reminds me of summer in Greece. I have a specific image in my mind very vividly when I smell this fragrance. When I was in Crete Island, I was walking to go find a store in a smaller village area, and it was smelling, I was getting a lot of aromatic notes from the forest and also something very sweet because there are fruits around. And to me, this fragrance just reminds me of Greece and summer in Greece. I don't know why. I just connect it with Greece and it makes me nostalgic and I find comfort in it. Obviously, find comfort in a fragrance is very subjective because, like I said, smell is directly connected to our brain, to the part that is responsible for memories and emotions. So a fragrance that will trigger a specific emotion or memory for me will not do the same for you because I have different memories. I'll find comfort in different scents than you. As you saw, some of the fragrances I showed you are directly connected to memories of me and my boy, some of them of me and home. So you will find some other fragrances that find you comfort or nostalgia. But I would like to know if some of the ones that I mentioned today are comforting or cozy for you, or what other fragrances give you some comfort and why. When life brings you down and your heart feels very, very heavy, please try to find comfort in anything, even if it's something as silly as fragrance, a photo, anything to get you through. Let me know anything you would like in the comments. I would appreciate a like and a follow. And don't forget to spray your fragrances like you mean it, especially when they remind you of somebody you love. Bye.